What's up guys, and welcome to Maso Plays. Today we have another re-upload of a video game I played on my previous channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. While I'm still working on moving my backlog of videos over to this one, I will continue to upload current Let's Plays on that channel. I also do reviews of TV shows and movies on that channel, and if you want to see me talk soccer, you can check out my other channel, Blues and Stripes. But to try to get caught up as quickly as possible, I'll be uploading 2 videos per day until we get caught up to the present series that I'm on. But with all that being said, let's get to the video. Blackthorn, you feeling better?
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
And take this!
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Well, you see, Zoltan, he came by, he said he wasn't going to forgive you, but then he gave you some cinder.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
Be happy.
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude.
Awesome.
What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Bunch of
Ain't got the
stubborn
heart to tell him how
idiots.
similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little
Bastards,
healthy competition
idiots.
should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Quest complete. And what do we get this time? Ouroboros design draft. So we already had the Sons of Ouroboros, so... Interesting. Tell me about it, Blackthorn.
So what do I owe the honor?
Alright, so nothing new on the swords. Here we go. Ouroboros for the belt. I need a stone tongue. Well, that's interesting. And then the Sons of Ouroboros. I need a stained loincloth, but I do have the marble flower now. That's good. Is there anything here? No. Okay.
And
Just curious. Alrighty, Nigel.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
I did it. Now take it.
Yeah,
Get it away from me.
it's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality.
Please don't say it like that.
If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Okay, good for you, Nigel. What is this going to mean for me, I wonder? Sometime later? Look at all the pretty flowers.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us.
It's what I
Do you
do.
recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? its potency has nearly doubled.
Sweet.
You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Tarja.
So our potions are going to be even stronger now. I love it. Quest complete. Invigorated Morganbeard extract. Consumable potency maximized. Nice. You have obtained a phial of Invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while Strength, Stone Skin, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. Wow, so Lionheart tonics with that, plus the pendant or whatever it was that's supposed to increase it. I wonder how long it would end up lasting for. Maybe enough to fill, what would it be, all 5? Because I think there are 5 total, what would I call it? Gauges, I guess? Alright, Tarja. I got your stuff. Here you go, Rodriguez, give it to her.
Thank goodness you're back. Tarja looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Tarja's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Tarja. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodriguez. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Indeed.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
Yeah, we will.
I hope so.
Quest complete. Much more solemn one. Alright, Desiree, what do you have for us? Got the next set of stuff here. A fitting performance. Natalie reports an unexpected surplus in Dalamil's stores, and, as a means of showing the town's gratitude for past assistance, has expressed her distinct wish that one Lord Underhill partake in their good fortune. Oh, that's fantastic. So 20 clutch mine. Don't know what that is. 50 Wyrite, 50 Magic Dash, and 2,500 ability points. Hell yes. Alright, we have a lot more ability points, so let's keep on moving down the list. We'll master all of Garuda's abilities, so they can be applied to any of them, as well as these remaining 2. And then we'll also do Wind Up and Upheaval for Titan. So I think I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm ready to call it for the night, so I think I'm going to, first of all, check the orchestrion roll I just bought. The Lion and the Hare. Nice. I think this is one of the ones we listened to whenever we were infiltrating. I think it was when we were infiltrating the Mother Crystals, like with Sid the first time, and then when we went to the Ironblood Kingdom, possibly, and before the storm. Oh yeah, I do like this one. Of course, this one is not exactly, even more so than the battle music, is not fit for listening as we walk through the hideaway. Because the battle music is very upbeat, high tempo. That's very ominous sounding, like we're about to storm into battle. We'll go ahead and talk to Harpocrates.
I was wondering when next you'd visit.
Oh, also ask about the skies.
With the darkening skies,
It has once again taken hold of our hearts. And though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help to lighten it below.
but be that as it may,
Turning our eyes from the problems which face us will not help to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world. Very true. But we'll upgrade
I have a
him,
few
and then I
new
think I'll
maps
do
that might interest you.
the next story quest, and then call it a night. Level 6. Living Library.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Ooh, 5 things. Alright, so just like before, I'll read these specifically, and then I'll pick out the interesting things from the new ones we got. Southwestern Alliance. An Entente, I think? And I don't know. Entente formed between Dhalmekia and the Duchy of Rosaria in the year 850 with the aim of preventing the free cities of Canver from claiming independence from the Republic. While the alliance eventually became a three-way affair when Sambrex joined, bonds between the Dhalmex and the Rosarians remained particularly strong, with Rosaria sharing the secrets of vital techniques such as irrigation and the free flow of various diplomats between the two nations. Rosaria and Dhalmekia apparently used to be very close. Doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. I wonder what changed that. Zemeckis, a mother crystal that is believed to have stood in an area in the northeastern part of Dhalmekia. Legends tell that it was destroyed in a battle between men and gods, a battle so ferocious that it left behind the great crater that can be seen today. The Bank of Gilbard the Great? Lender. A folk religion popular in the free cities of Canver, Gilbard the Golden was a legendary trader who not only introduced the concept of fiat currency to Valisthea, but founded Canver's very first merchants guild. When that same guild was later entrusted with administering Valisthea's common currency, they chose the name Gil in honor of their revered founding father. The faith is organized largely along the lines of a commercial organization. Prayers tend to be aimed at bringing prosperity and success in business. Sounds about right. The Tri-Unity of 859. A tripartite, I guess, alliance formed in the year 859 between Rosaria, Dhalmekia, and Sambrech. Its purpose was to oppose the independence of the free cities of Canver due to fears that this might inspire similar independence movements elsewhere in the realm. The alliance was disbanded in 860 in light of the attack on Phoenix Gate and the dispute over Sambrequois culpability in the affair. Oh, got it. So when the Empire invaded, that's what broke it up. Magitech, a term that appears in early histories of the fallen civilization, describes their highly advanced magical technology, of which the airship is the best known example. They also produce weapons all but indistinguishable from living beings, yet whose destructive power rivaled that of the gods of legend. The early chroniclers labeled these beasts the iconoclasts. Iconoclasts. It is from this term that the icons of the present day take their moniker. It's interesting because we've heard magic technology used in other Final Fantasy games, so it's kind of, I don't know if that's a fun little tie-in, Easter egg,
study the tomes?
or if that means that there is going to be some tie-in that we don't know about. But, alright, time to make my way through all of these new things we've discovered. See if there's anything interesting. Okay, here's some interesting, I guess, side tidbits, because there are certain things after the fallout of the Empire, like what happened with Rosaria. So it says, while Rosaria has been a vassal state of the Empire for nigh on 2 decades, the uprising in Twinside led by Prince Dion Lesage and his loyal dragoons and subsequent death of both Holy Emperor and Empress in the year 878 has left Sambrec with barely the wherewithal to rule itself, rendering the erstwhile dukedom a subject of the Empire in name and little else. So basically, technically it's still ruled by the Empire, but they don't have the power really to enforce anything, which makes sense. Okay. I have to read this one because this is just too good. Lord Underhill, Clive's alter ego, albeit one that was forced upon him by Lubor's fondness for theatrics. It was Lord Underhill of Randala League of Merchants who made it known to Natalie that help from the capital would not be forthcoming. People of Dalamil must work together to fill their own stores. Jill was rather more convincing in the role of Lady Jane of the Red Wings, who planted the idea of forming a town guard in Conrad's mind. Both Conrad and Natalie still address Clive by this name, though in Natalie's case, this would appear to be not but a courtesy to his dramatic efforts. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. There are a few moments of just comedic effect in this game. It's really needed, because again, this game is much darker and more dramatic, I think, than most of the other Final Fantasies. Pretty much all of the Final Fantasies that I know of. There's definitely not as much lightheartedness in this game, so those moments when they do throw in some comedy, it is very, very welcome. So in both this note and also this second note on Drake's Tale, they talk about the blooming of the crystal. They don't seem to have any sort of reason why that happened. In fact, it seems like it's unknown for a reason at the moment, so I wonder if we'll be getting an answer to that some point soon. Oh, okay. Well, here's the answer. The Mysteries of the Realm, Crystal Flower. When Drake's Tale came under attack by a maddened Bahamut, the heart of the Mother Crystal responded by delving into its attacker's innermost thoughts, summoning into creation that which most plagued his tortured soul. The wyvern tail that represented the trust Prince Dion's father placed in him and his duty to the realm. Yeah, because I mean, it was the same flower that he seemed to cherish, that I guess, still don't really know exactly why that flower was so important. I guess if it's a wyvern tail, then it's related to the dragon, which Sambrec worships. I do think I remember them saying that the mother crystals tend to have some sort of defense mechanism, so maybe this was Drake's Tale's mechanism, was essentially turning it into something that the attacker wouldn't want to destroy, maybe? Okay. Because I know they talked about how the crystals were not really working at Drovasht, or however you pronounce it. But apparently it's because of Primogenesis. It's been almost, I guess, short-circuiting a lot of those crystals. You know, it's funny because I just brought this back up. It's not new, but I did have a thought recently, because when Garuda summoned these, I assumed that meant we were going to see versions of these for every dominant. But she's the only one that's summoned anything like this, which is, I don't know, a little weird. I figured it would be kind of cool to see like mini Titans, mini Bahamuts, mini Shivas. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed that we are not seeming to get any more of, I don't know how to say it, Eggy or Iggy. Just very odd that they introduced that and haven't used them since. Reading this reminded me, because I couldn't remember his name, but Bahumil was the original head botanist in the old hideaway. Are we just never going to talk about him again? Because we had the whole thing with Martel and her apples and everything and honoring her death. Nobody has mentioned Bahumil. And I don't know if that's supposed to be kind of a commentary on the fact that he seemed to care more about his research than the people. So maybe because of that, people just don't seem to remember him at all. But it's weird that we've not even talked about it, not even mentioned him once. You're like, oh yeah, by the way, he died in the old hideaway. Like, nobody's even talked about what happened. It's very odd. Okay, so we get a little bit more information about Primogenesis here. The unbalance in the ether that resulted not only sapped the potency of crystals and magic in those lands that remained livable, but filled the rest not only with his glowing thralls, but with ether floods turning men and beasts into mindless, merciless Akashic. So that, yeah, Primogenesis is what caused all of these ether floods. Alrighty, well, look through all of that. Some interesting stuff in there, but with that, we will jump back to the Ironworks. Established within a natural sea cavern situated near the outskirts of Old Canver, the Ironworks serves as a discreet birth for Mid's greatest creation. We'll finish this up, and that'll be it for tonight. Are we actually going to get to control the boat? That would be kind of cool.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
So are we about to boldly go?
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Why is that second R silent?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Alright, time to fight.
Everyone with me?
Look at this team. About to kick some ass.
Here they come.
And
Mid needs every moment we can give her. Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
it's quite alright.
I'll have you know earthbreaker here.
About that offer, girl? How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast. I haven't got this alive in 20-something.
Don't let the clapper, you kids. Without the pay, and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Nice try.
well.
Oh, didn't even mean to do that. But that worked out. Get down here. Oh, okay. I don't know how that works. And again. And again. And this. I couldn't even see and I still dodged it. How does that make you feel? And you did. Goodbye. Yeah, no problem. Stop breathing hard. Hardly took any effort.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
It's about time.
You heard the captain. Clive?
Uh-oh. What the?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Wait. What?
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield?
What?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always at my eyes. No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate, new plan. You leave, we follow.
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
Okay, how am I supposed to take on,
Dead slow ahead!
what, 12 of him? Oh,
My
God.
friend. 'Tis not blood that runs through a nobody's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe.
Alright, thank goodness they don't have nearly as much health. Ow.
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Ow. I can't see! Crap, I don't have that ready yet. Oh my God, there's more of them.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
This is ridiculous. There's so many of them. Okay.
Time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Good stuff, Byron. Nice roll. Phoenix shift. Oh. Ooh. Enterprise escaped. Now, what's keeping them from just appearing on the boat, though? Let's be honest. I feel like if they wanted to, they probably could.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
The Naldia Nero. The Einherjar. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do... Jill.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
I really don't know what his goal is with that. 3 cities of Canberra. The Enterprise.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. keep up, my boy.
Byron is such a great
Can't have him
character.
showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Very true. Twinside. Ah, Dion. I feel like he's gone to look for Terrence.
Rigor of mercy.
Although the likelihood of him finding Terrence, if he's somewhere here in Twinside, very unlikely.
All this. What have I done?
Oh.
My lord.
We still have no idea why she's such an important character. Keep focusing on her. Yeah, I really don't know what to expect for Dion's story from here on out. Again, I honestly expected him to die after that battle we had. So the fact that he's still here, I don't know what to expect. What they're going to do with him, honestly. But I guess I'll go ahead and jump into this as well, since I can't save. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So the Naldia Narrow. Blessed with mild currents and warm waters, the Narrow allows for swift travel to the Dominion, Oriflamme, and Stonehere without having to circle through the dangerous outer seas. Back in we go. Yeah, once I get to the next save point, or I guess chance to save, I'll save and call it a night.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Are we about to actually go on the Einherjar?
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
There's Barnabas to meet us.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigor's gas!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
I was not expecting a ship battle in Final Fantasy 16, but this is awesome. Uh-oh. Nothing good can happen if he's floating up in the air.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
I got Torgal. Ooh. Well, this is tense. Through the maelstrom.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Let's get him. Alright, more enemies. And one of them's got protect. Won't help you. Oh. Piece of crap. Stop protecting them.
You're finished.
Okay. Who's up next? Bring it.
Too slow.
Okay, sure. Alright, come on, you piece of crap.
Nice try. Soil and stone.
And... oh, come on. I hate it when that happens. And there we go. Alright, I guess I gotta go down there, but first, just make sure there are no treasure chests around that I might be missing. Alright, no chests that I found.
Proper fight at last.
Here we go.
I'm going to die. Watch
Meteorite.
Him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Alright, well, let's do it then. More enemies?
Who will steer the ship?
Uh-oh.
Stay down.
Okay, now I have time for you.
Too slow. Nice try.
Well, that sucked. That also sucked.
Fire and flame.
Alright, who's the one that keeps casting magic over here? You. Stop it.
She must be here somewhere.
Looks like we gotta go back down below deck. Got another treasure chest. Breath of Earth, Earth and Fury. I'm not gonna lie. It is very tempting to put this one on, because it would mean that all three of my super powerful attacks have less cooldown time. However, I really do like the Berserker ring. I might change it later, but for now, let's just keep it how it is. I don't want to suddenly change things up right before we possibly go into a big battle.
This might take a while.
All right, through here. Jill?
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Alright, let's get you out of here.
How did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Uh-oh.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Uh-oh. That can't be good. Definitely not good. Oh, crap. Holy crap. Well, that's not good. I mean, surely Clive and Jill and Tarja all survived that, right? I was just kidding. With hard, not even a scratch?
Can you go on?
I think so.
Holy shit. This is sick.
But to where?
What? I don't think this is fair. You can just teleport wherever you want. Seems broken, Barnabas.
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black.
You know, I didn't realize that's what the end of that sword looked like.
All that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
I think I'm gonna have to change that.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, There's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Are we doing this fight now?
It is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Are we? I guess we're doing this fight now. I was not expecting this.
We don't have to
Ow.
do this. Oh, but we do. If only
Oh, God.
to remind you of your duty.
Ah, parried.
Rise, Mythos.
Oh.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
Oh, God.
All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
Don't talk ill of Sid like that.
Nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Back up. Back up. Ow.
Defend yourself. I have seen.
Oh, no.
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might.
Ow.
Come on.
I don't know if I will be able to stop him, but I'm gonna try. Oh, God. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh my God.
Assume the mantle you've been given.
I don't know if I was supposed to stop that or not.
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Okay, that seems story-based then.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us.
that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying...
You're the only one that won't die from the curse.
...is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
I'm very confused by what you're saying now.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me.
That's what the Akashic are.
Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality.
Damn.
Where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
Uh-oh.
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become.
Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Well, this is trouble.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Clive missed. It's probably something so stupid to laugh about. But the fact that they have this triumphant music. Aha! You were bested. Congratulations. Alright, so Impulse gets more will damage. Got it. Oh man, that was... Oh, that got me. That was funny. The Shadow Coast in Western Ash.
hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led.
Ooh.
We need only wait till dawn.
I couldn't help but notice that my clothes are off. My clothes are off.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
That's
You're
nice.
still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love.
Clive.
It's what you do.
Go for it, Clive. It's right
What
there.
you've always done.
Time to make your move. Now's the time.
And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill.
Do it. Do it.
Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
She's like, wait, no.
Don't worry, Clive.
No, that's not what I want.
It is.
Not what I was talking about. I was talking about something else, Clive. Jeez. Can't you read the room?
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
I was like, I think that was the best taking of somebody's iconic powers that's ever happened.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too.
Hell yeah.
Until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
Better keep that promise.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Oh, it's about time. Don't go look away. You don't want to see this. You're too young. Oh, sometime later. It cuts to Clive waking up. Oh man, that was some dream. Damn it! Oh hey, they found us. Somehow. Oh yeah. I'm proud of you, Clive. Oh, big yawn. That's a big yawn.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not.
Very true.
Besides, there is something we must do first.
But Clive, we already did that last night.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her.
True.
But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Oh, really? Kind of figured we'd be going to Ash next. The Promise. Well, let's head back to the hideaway then.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale.
I mean, she's not wrong this time.
Tall, And then there's Tool.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
Ah, cool.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we?
Indeed.
We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
All right. Across the Narrow. Well, the power of ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect, okay, blah, blah, blah. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back to either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy. So it's kind of like Phoenix Shift, except it's not exactly an attack, it's more so like a dodge. That's interesting.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Tarja will allow it.
It doesn't look like we have any new hunts. Goat has some stuff. August apparently has something else for us to work on. There's a missive with the side quest. There's another addition quest up here. There's something new at the blacksmith. And I'm guessing the Arete Stone is whatever mission we just finished up, or story quest. Alright, we also got a side quest here in Martha's Rest, which I'm sure Goat will tell us about. In Northreach, in Baklad, in Tabor, and at the Dalamil Inn. So I'm guessing one for Lubor, one for Martha, one for Eloise and Theodore. Tabor. I guess one for maybe the Undying, possibly? And then this one will be for the Dame. A lot of side quests when I come back. Alright, Shiva channeled. There it is. Awesome. What does this? Increases permafrost duration. Ah, okay, so if you attack with circle, or attack while you're sliding, it will freeze enemies. That's cool. Alright, we've got Ice Age. Very nice. Ah, it's one that you have to time, though, to get it at its best. Ooh, it's really cool looking. And then this one. Mesmerize. Launch multiple shards of ice that upon striking lighter enemies draw them toward Clive. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, this one seems like it's very similar to Titan's abilities. This one feels like it's gonna be good to use whenever I'm fighting like a bunch of smaller enemies. Rhyme. Summon a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside of it. Oh. That's cool. So I put it up there, it basically becomes a mine that sucks enemies in. And if they aren't getting sucked into it, then I can just knock them in like that. Cool. And then Diamond Dust, of course. Summon a winter storm that freezes enemies in place with a radius before dealing massive ice damage and knocking them back. Very cool. Well, as always, we will get all of these leveled up as much as I can. So the upgraded version of this fires 3 shards behind Clive. Ah. So originally it was just 3 in front, but now it's 3 in front and behind. That's cool. Upgraded version of this increases the crystal's duration. Okay. And then the upgraded version of this extends precise execution window. Yeah, so basically just like with Titan's abilities. Very cool. Well, let me go ahead and save real quick. Well, like I said, I know this is going to be a much longer session. I've just gotten to a point where I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and it really is. It's very well done. It's a well-made game. I'm having a blast. It's just one of those unfortunate things where I decided to start doing Let's Plays on my channel right when a ton of games that I want to play all come out around the same time. So I am going to try to move things along quicker at this point. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth out. I'm definitely looking forward to getting into that, so I'm hoping I can finish this up within the next couple of sessions. Now that being said, I do realize this also means that each session will be putting out probably 3 or 4 videos instead of 2. So I do have a lot of editing to look forward to, and we'll see exactly how many videos I come to at the end of this. I've definitely had a blast with this. I have no idea what they're going to do with the story from here on out. Dion, no idea what they're doing with him. The medicine girl, no clues. There's just a lot of very interesting stuff that I don't really have any theories on at the moment. It's done a good job of setting up a story, though, that has got me pulled in and excited to see more. So bravo to the writing team on that. And also, I mean, just the actors. I think all of them have been playing their parts perfectly. I cannot think of a single actor that has felt out of place in this. I remember I mentioned Quentin early on, and I think a lot of that was just he was, I guess, a little slow with his delivery. But either he's started talking a bit quicker, or I've just gotten so used to it that I don't notice it anymore. Even then, it's not like he's a bad voice actor. It's just I thought the choices that were made were a little weird to me. But now I'm not nearly as bothered by it. Of course, I did mention his quest, though, and that was probably the weakest side quest we've seen so far. And it really has nothing to do with the story itself. I thought the story was very interesting. It's just the fact that we didn't get to see any of it happen. I was very disappointed by that. Well, that being said, I think we're going to call it here. Thank you so much for watching if you've watched through all of these. If you enjoyed them, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, lets me know that you guys are enjoying these videos. As well as check out the channel. We have a lot of reviews on there, as well as another Let's Play series going on at the same time. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.